We're sat here with our chief meteorologist, Jordan Ambrose, who, as you all have seen, was in the studio yesterday when a tornado hit our building. So, Jordan, tell us, when you were in the studio, live on our Facebook and our website, what was it like when the tornado hit the station, when you hear all the glass breaking? What was it like for you? Tell us all about it.
It was slightly nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, even though a lot of people said I was calm. It's all about what I call compartmentalizing and realizing that if I'm nervous or if I sound nervous, everybody else is going to be nervous. So the first thing that I thought is, I hear a lot of noise. Is everybody else safe around the station? And I heard people scattering to their safe place. Then I heard the glass break. Once that happened, I was like, okay, this is a very serious situation. But how do I communicate this effectively where everybody can hear me and also I'm not freaking out over it? So just took a deep breath and I was like, okay, God's not going to put me in a situation that I can't handle. So we heard the glass break, we heard everything, the debris flying, and also I think a lot of people didn't hear this. You can hear the roof moving as the wind began to try to lift things up and the trees smacking against in the limbs across the station. But it was a very interesting situation, I will say. A first time, hopefully the last time I have a tornado directly come above my head.
Yeah.
But I can now say you do know how, it's very hard to describe how everything feels, but I do know that regardless, we were going to be safe, and I had to make sure that I had to put myself before everybody else so everybody else can stay safe.
Yeah.
Because if I'm worried, then everybody else is going to panic about what's going on.
And kind of tell me, like, I know you're telling about how the ceiling was moving, all this stuff. Like, I feel like any person would be terrified and want to go hide and take shelter like you're supposed to do. But what made it that you were just like, I need to stay on and be a hero and kind of tell everyone what's going on?
I didn't think of it as a heroic thing. I thought of it more as it's my job. Like, this is what I was supposed to do. I've always wanted to be a meteorologist. I always wanted to keep people safe and weather aware. So as long as I saw everybody else going to their safe space, I felt like I have the knowledge where if I need to go to my safe space, trust me, I'm going to my safe space. If that door would have opened right beside me, I probably would have been running to my safe space, still talking and communicating, but we would have found other effective ways. But I just wanted to make sure everybody else was safe first, because if I'm not on air, how's everybody else going to know?
Exactly. And you know, our building is made of concrete, and most of the buildings here in the Wiregrass are not. So you're kind of doing your duty of telling everyone what's going on. What's kind of your safe place, you know, not physically, but when you're in a situation like that, where do you go mentally?
Or mentally, where do I go?
Yeah.
Mentally, I go to, hey, this is a serious situation. Keep everybody safe. If you can't communicate, nobody else is going to know exactly what to do. Now, your real safe place as well, physically, is going to your most interior room. If you're in a mobile home, make sure, especially not on a level 1 day, but definitely on those higher end days, like a level 3, 4, or 5, you need to stay somewhere that is a little bit more structured and a sturdy home so you can go to your most interior room.
Okay, thank you, Jordan. We'll be back with some more weather when we come back.